So that last trade I picked up 14 ticks, but prior to, I did some trading this morning. I'll show you. And yes, I did take a loss right here. You know, that's why I say you have to be focused on what you're doing. Right now I'm up 46 ticks. Before that I was up 47, took a loss, and which I got out the trade pretty quick, and I don't let the market come back against me too heavy. Okay, I know where I'm in, and I know where to get out, and I don't sit in a trade when it's coming back, and you know, I know where to get out at and leave it like that. So I'm made back the difference of what I lost. Okay, so right now I'm up 46 ticks. Okay, for all those. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and today we're looking at the ES, that is the E-mini S&P 500, the derivative of the S&P major index. And I want to thank everyone who's currently tuned into the channel, watching these videos daily, and have been dropping likes on the videos. Please continue to do so, guys. It helps the channel out, and it also allows me to, it tells me that you guys are interested in the content, and I'll keep, you know, making videos. If it's your first time watching one of the videos, guys, please take the time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button after watching some of the content, watching this video here. I have 160 plus videos covering, you know, just various topics, as well as my live recorded sessions where I just show the world my trading and how I trade, the strategy that I use. So if you're interested in watching, maybe trying to develop or pick up a strategy to use, you can go back. I have, you know, 5 days a week I record my sessions trading the ES, and you could trade the way I trade, the strategy I use. You can primarily trade any particular, you know, market out there, whether it be Forex or options. I'm a futures trader, so go ahead and hit that red button, that subscribe button, and click on that little bell icon as well as post notification to ensure you never miss one of the uploads. If you have already subscribed, guys, and you have failed to hit that little bell icon, maybe you just missed it, maybe you just didn't think about it, go ahead and hit that little bell icon as well to ensure that you never miss one of the uploads as well. Some of you may, you know, come back to the channel here and there, but that way, if you click on that bell icon, you'll be notified each and every day to whatever device you have or however you set it up to receive alerts. You'll be able to be privy of the videos every day. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Today is the 1st of March. It is March the 1st, okay? And I'm probably going to be posting another video today too, because I had an individual that asked if I could go into detail or maybe give a detailed example, a breakdown of what I look for step by step on the pretty much the pullback strategy. Some people call it two-legged, you know, pullback strategy or whatever. Trading two legs, price moving up, breaking structure, coming back to an area, support and resistance. But I primarily like to trade supply and demand zones. Okay, so within, you know, an area of support and resistance. So I'll probably be dropping another video. I think it's maybe, I don't know, a couple minutes clip. Someone had asked me to kind of clarify or kind of qualify what qualifies as a you know, a good area on a pullback. So basically they wanted to see the step-by-step process of what I look for. So they wanted to kind of get an inside, you know, an inside view of what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing. So I give a good example using both the 12 and 4 range charts to kind of fine-tune my entry. So basically it's just a means of really fine-tuning the entry point on my chart, or when I'm trying to execute a trade. So I'll be dropping a video on that as well. Okay, so let's take a look at here the 60 range chart. You guys know I'm using 1 hour. I do have the 1 hour up on another monitor. I just kind of shifted it over. I like to look at the range charts. I kind of discussed this in yesterday's videos because range charts just look cleaner to me. They're smoother. The candles, you know, you don't have large wicks going all over the place, and they just clean up the environment on the charts, guys. So it just makes it look a lot cleaner. So let's take a look here on the 60 range. All right, so for those who weren't on the channel or didn't watch the video yesterday, this band here you see, that's what's called the Bollinger Band. I used to have it added to my charts, you know, in the past, and I'm kind of bringing it back to the table to see kind of maybe, like I said yesterday, we're kind of, as traders, we're always, not saying trying something new, well, we are sometimes, just trying to kind of refine our, not say strategy or trading plan in a sense, maybe, just the kind of way our trading style, I should say, the way we trade, maybe, when you, as a trader, you're always looking for confluency and things that you can, this may work, coupled with this, so you're incorporating things into your trading style that actually increase the probability of your trade. So just gives you a higher chance to be able to win versus, and succeed in trading the markets than not. So that's why that's just the Bollinger Band. The center line you see here, the blue line, that's the 20-period moving average. So it's an SMA. And it's actually a pretty good, indicator, even though it lags. You can use it on a lower time frame. So like if you're trading, I trade like using I could trade primarily off the 12 range chart, but if I'm really looking to refine an entry point to really zone in or zoom in on be more precise on my entry, then I will actually, that's how I use the 4 range chart, because I'll zoom in to that same area that I may have marked off on my 12 range chart and look over at the 4 range to kind of see what's going on there. So, but lately I've been trading this strictly off the 12 range chart because just how the market's moving, and I like the 12 range chart. I don't like to over inundate. I'll have a lot of things going on my chart. So down here is cumulative delta, of course, and that is a level 2 indicator, so it does not lag. It's moving with price, as you can see, and it is a very good tool to use for all those who maybe read the tape, time and sales, or whatever the case is. So that's basically what you're seeing. You're basically seeing the buy and sell orders hitting the market in real time. Okay, so that's why you see it moving so in tune with price. Okay, so let's look at the 60 range, and looking at yesterday, we see that the last few days the market's been, especially towards the close of last month, February, which was just the last day of the month was yesterday. The market was bullish. It's been bullish, pushing back up to the upside. Granted, we've had this major, the lots of selling off, centered around mostly what's been going on in the media, globally. And I'm not one to really stick hard to news, even though I'll watch the news to see, and it does impact the markets of what's going on, because the markets move based on fear and emotion. So just like we as people, it moves the same way. So whatever a speaker may say, whatever goes on globally in the market, and here, in our own land, on our own, turf, domestically here, things that are, pushed out into the media, whatever talks may be in the news, it does impact the market in some way or another. So that's why I always like to look at the Forex before trading to kind of see what's going on. Is there any economic news, I should say, that may be impactful for me to kind of stay to the sidelines. So as right now, so we've been bullish. Okay, we pulled back yesterday. Let me see here what we have going on here in the market. All right, so the market hit this little area of demand yesterday right here. Actually yesterday morning, early wee parts of the morning, actually at the opening of the Globex session, not yesterday, but the day before, and it bounced right here in this area, then it pushed up. Okay, so yesterday we stair stepped to the upside in a small channel to the upside, I should say, very tight small channel to the upside. So where are we at? What am I looking for here, guys? Oh God, here we go. Let's see, right here, you see it here. Okay, so the market channel to the upside towards noontime, pulled back some. Okay, then it let's see, it broke higher, made a high here. So okay, so price pushed up here, channel to the upside, breaking this high here, pulling back, and then forming a new high. So yesterday's high, is really centered around 43.86 pretty much, and we've got a high sitting up here today at 43. Well, right at 4,400. So, which is a round number. Price bounce there, and we move back to the ranging right now. If you want to look at it on the 60 range chart here, so we're moving sideways. So we haven't broken the high, nor have we broken this low right here at 43.23. All right, so trading wise right now, let's see. This is, oh boy, this right here is an area of demand sitting in this area right here, the zone. We'll go ahead and mark that. A little off today, but okay, right here. So this is an area of demand on the 60 range chart. Guys, sometime in the future, near future, I'm gonna upgrade my computer and get me a newer one. We got to upgrade with the times, right? As time moves forward. All right, so you see it blocked off here on the 12 range chart as well as the 4 range. So let's go ahead and shift over and look at the 12 range. We get down to this zone here, and this is an area of demand off the 60 range. So let me take a look at that again on the 60 range, guys. All right. Yeah, if you see on the 60 range, we're actually right below this high volume area here. Okay, I zoomed out so you can see, because I'm just interested in what's going on in this area right here on the pullback. So right below this high volume area, we are tapped into an area of demand here, right here. You see it right here. So there could be opportunity for a entry to go long. It was right here, but now we're making this higher low here. Lower high here, and we could push lower. So let's be careful here, okay? We have a gap in the market right here. So yeah, let's stay tuned and see what happens here. All right, so the market is trying to break. All right, we see it breaking here. To the downside. So basically, it broke this area here, this low right here. So broke this low here, bouncing right here. We're still in that area of demand in a sense off the 60 range. So price is, it's reacting in this area still. So be careful, because we could actually, we're in a wedge here on the 60 range. So we're in a wedge, and price is kind of moving sideways. So that could be tricky. Could be a tricky trading day. So let's see. Price break this area. Trying to see. Okay. Yep. We could push on down here, guys. Yeah. We could definitely push on down, so. Yeah. We have to be careful here. You can see Delta. A lot of selling coming in. Yep, look at that, slam to the downside. Came down here, and I don't think it's done yet, though. I'm gonna hop in on a short. Take it on down to 26. I'm just gonna scalp. Coming in. 75. Okay. First contract. Oh, can't even see it, can you guys? Ah! Gracious. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I didn't have it up on my my chart. I took a short entry, guys. Sorry about that. All right. It didn't show on the 12 range. I need to add that back. I'm sorry. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. I actually took a short right here at the bottom one. Price at the break of this area right here, this low, when price came down and broke this low right here, well, right here, price broke on the pullback. I went short here on this red candle to the downside, taking it back down to 25 and 3/4. I'm sorry about that. For some reason, the chart trader wasn't up. Didn't have it on this chart here. It was on the 4 range. Oh, not 4 range. I'm sorry. You can see it on the 4 range, but I had this 12 range blown up. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on in the market. Okay. I'll show you what I have so far today on the trade performance. I actually took a few trades before the market actually, well, not before the market actually opened up. Actually, before I actually started recording this morning, because I was really trying to focus on, you know, what was going on. Sometimes, you know, it's hard trying to do a video and explain everything, because you got to stay focused when you're trading. So that last trade, I picked up 14 ticks, but prior to, I did some trading this morning. I'll show you. And yes, I did take a loss right here. You know, that's why I say you have to be focused on what you're doing. Right now, I'm up 46 ticks. Before that, I was up 47, took a loss, and which I got out the trade pretty quick. And I don't let the market come back against me too heavy. Okay, I know where I'm in, and I know where to get out, and I don't sit in a trade when it's coming back, and you know, I know where to get out at and leave it like that. So I'm made back the difference of what I lost. Okay, so right now I'm up 46 ticks. Okay, for all those crying, you know, I don't show my losses or whatever the case is. I did. I took a loss. Okay. You know, most times I get out, maybe break even, or out, you know, maybe a few ticks, but I stayed into that one. It's a second too long, and I should have exited out of it. But it's okay. That's the game. You know, you just make it back up. I say this, and I say this time and time again. The goal is to be in the green each day. Okay, it's not about if you take a loss. We all take losses. Okay, nobody's 100% perfect. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see. The market is pushing back up. Delta's green. Delta's starting to break to the upside. So let's see. Let's see. So the market pushed up here. It pulled back. Okay. All right. You could have taken a trade. Well, you could have taken a trade here long at the close, right here, just up to this area right here. So I missed that opportunity there. It's okay. Delta was some buying came in. Didn't take that trade there, so it's all right. Missed that opportunity because I was explaining, of course, right? All right. Okay. But sorry about that last trade, guys. I didn't have the chart trader up so you can see the actual entry. Sorry. All right. So what are we getting here? Pullback, right? Okay. Let's see what happens. So prices broke out of this zone here. Do we take out that high? I mean that low. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take this off now because I've already explained what this blue horizontal box is. It's kind of messing with me when I'm trying to look at the market. I do that for you guys to show you the zones of what I'm looking at, trading off of. So that the wick of that candle there was right there at the bottom, 43.21. So if we look at the 12 range, that's that area right here. The break of this candle right here. Okay, so price is bouncing right here at the bottom. It's bouncing this area here off the wick of that candle from the 60 range chart. You can see it right here. Right here. Okay, which it fully has not broke completely to the downside, meaning breaking through that wick. So some people will probably take a bounce, a trade off the wick. Price wicked out here on this candle here, with the this candle here to the upside, the bullish candle to the upside, forming that wick on the bottom. If price didn't close below that wick, some people would trade in the opposite direction, and use that as a strategy to go long. So, okay, and that's off of the 60 range, a candle off of 60 range with 60 range, that candle right there with that wick. So I didn't take that trade. You wait for price to get down there to that area, which is right here. Look for the rejection. On the pullback, you go long. Okay, so price came down. This is the area on that 60 range, that candle, that bullish candle. Price wicked on the 12 range. We look at it. Price is rejecting in the area, pushes up, pull back, boom, and it closes. You can go long. Okay. And it's currently 10:55, so we could get a little sluggish. We do have a little channel to the down. We have a channel to the downside with these price making lower highs and lower lows. So I'll show you the channel. If you guys can't envision that, most of you can. Channel to the downside. Okay. All right. You can see Delta too. Delta's just been breaking to the downside. Pushing down, pulling back, breaking lows, breaking lows, breaking lows. Pull back a little bit here, broke a low. So you also want to look at the structure of the delta as well in comparison to price to see, is the market more bullish, is it more bearish? Right now delta's flat right now. So, and you see the market, what is it doing? It's following suit. It's flat too. So, yeah, it's moving sideways here. I'm not a big fan of what's going on right now, so I'm just going to stand off. Yeah. So the way I trade is I would, like for price to break structure, and pull back to just supply and demand areas within support and within, at the area of support or resistance. So price, came down here, rejected, broke structure to the upside, pulling back, bounces, but there's not much, beefy area or an area to where, if you get into a trade, how much, beef do you have to fill the plate with? Right here, if I get into a trade right here, I don't have much room. So, market's not doing too much. So maybe it will, reject down here, push up, then maybe we get a pullback. So we'll see. It could push lower though, so because we are channeling to the downside here, we could finally come down here and break this 43.21 area. And if we break that area, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you got support right here at the bottom too, so be careful. You have price pushed up here, pull back, and made a higher high here. Alright, so we've got still support in this area. So be careful here. Yeah, in this area right here. Show it to you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Mm. All right. Okay, price is pushing higher now. So let's see. All right, finally moved up. See delta. All right, break this area. Yes, we did. All right, so I would be interested in seeing if price would come back to this area right here. I'm not saying it will, but maybe so. We'll see. Um, let's see. What is the market doing here? I'm long. What in the world? Okay. Dog it. It didn't come back. Come on. Looking forward to push up here and test my area where I have my profit target sitting at. I may have entered along a little too early here. Yep. This was the area. This is the area right here where I have my high volume. Have this red line at. I'm in the trade too early. Come on. Push up. Come on. Hit my first profit target area and bounced off of it. Come up a little higher. Nope, not yet. Let's bounce off the 38. There we go. Okay, we got fill there. All right. Let's see if it's going. What it's going to do here. This was on a pullback. Price pushed up, pull back. This is in the area when it broke higher, breaking this high right here, pulling back to an area of demand. Really, I want to see price come to this red line here, and it could come a little lower. So, let's see here. Yeah, it could come down here in this area right here. So let's be careful here. Somewhere between 31 and maybe even 29, somewhere in that area. Just scout for a little bounce right there. Price coming back to this little area demand. It's moving sideways right now. See it bounce in this area right here. See if I can make delta a little bigger here. But yeah, you have to look at multiple charts, guys, to be able to, find an entry point. I always like to look at a higher time frame to kind of, like I say this to depict the direction of the market, and then I'll go back looking at what I call an anchor chart to mark my areas and my zones from, which is my 12 range chart. I will look at the 4 range if I'm really trying to, if I have a hard time trying to really really trying to execute with pure accuracy an actual entry. You know, that's what the lower time frame, the 4 range, allows me to do. It really allows me to zoom in. So basically, with the, you know, if I mark something at the 12 range, I'll go over and look at the 4 range. If I'm a little confused, I want to see the 4 range. The lower time frame, once you have things marked, will allow you to execute that trade. Just, you know, be more accurate in the area of where to enter a trade at. So, but I could trade from like the 12 range. And I may shift my trading style up a little bit from time to time, and that has a lot to do with how the market's actually moving and things are evolving. You know, we kind of rely maybe more so on one particular chart and than another, whatever the case is. But and also trading from slightly higher time frames allows me to allows you to be able, you know, to profit more, maximize your profits, I should say. So, you know, just you have to be able to use multiple charts and execute in the right entry points, and know where to get in and get out at. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Market's just chopping sideways. It's 11 o'clock. Yep. I want to see what happens when it breaks this area right here. This red line here. Right now, price is, you know, bouncing off the 20-period moving average right here, pulling back to it. It's a good trade, you know, for a scalp right here. Price pulling back on a retracement back to an area of demand, pretty much. Which could have came a little lower, shot a few ticks, and then bouncing off of the 20-period moving average, came with the delta. Kind of give us mixed signals here, but look at it. Okay, see that big green candle coming in. So, and you know, basically just taking it back up to, if you're trading the Bollinger, back up to the outer band here, the upper band, I should say. But be careful because you have, you know, the small area of resistance right here, which is the high right now on this little little channel to the upside now. So, price pushed up, pull back, pushed higher, pulling back. So, be careful now because now it's like we're looking like this now. I'll show it to you. Guys, give me 1 second here. Yeah, we're looking like this. Something like this. Okay. Alright. Resistance here. Price pushing higher here. Alright, let's see something. I am looking to see if price is going to we're bullish here. I'm going long. There we go, that quick, okay? I saw that influx of buying coming in on cumulative delta. I saw price breaking this red line right here where I wanted to see, you know, pushing to the upside. It wicked out so far. This candle here hasn't closed. Okay, just lost my volume profile, which I don't like, but it's okay. I could trade without it. I could trade pure price action. And I wanted to take the trade back up to this area right here, this little high right here, with price, little swing to the downside right here. So, okay. So that was another little trade entry there. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, the trade before the last one was picked up 9 ticks. The last trade there picked up 14 ticks. Okay, so all right, moving forward. Okay, we can go ahead and get rid of these channels. All right, taking couple quick little entries, guys. Yeah, so let's see. The market's going to push higher. Like I just said, I lost my volume profile. We are at the upper band. I get at the Bollinger Band here on the 12 on this chart here on this 12 range here. And I do have on my other chart, my other monitor, not chart, guys. Sorry about that. I have looking at some other markets here, some other future industry markets, but I also have a 1 minute and a like a 5 minute up on the ES as well. But I'm primarily looking at my 12, looking at, and I've already kind of, and looking at that 60 range. But yep, trading off of this, basically looking for what price action's doing. Okay. So you don't have to get crazy with a bunch of charts. Pick a few that actually work for you. Some higher time, 1 or 2 higher time frames maybe, because you want to look like. And then I have a daily too. But you want to have something you can use a daily or you can use a 4-hour, but you want to have something else set up that can kind of give you a larger scope of what's really happening outside of just a 1 hour. So a daily, 4-hour, and then start scaling back with some lower time frame charts. But I trade purely off of one, which I try not to get too technical with things. I am a technical, analysis trader. I follow price action. I use, the volume profile, and I like to see the orders coming in using cumulative delta. So outside of that, it's just pure price action. Pure price action, looking at, understanding and following, price breaking structure. All right, so here, let's see, price pushed up. Okay. Yeah, we already saw price reject, price pull back, bounce out of this area here. So yeah, we wicked out right here. To me, let's see what happens here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, price is bouncing. This is the area demand I was talking about. I pull back to it again, bouncing. I think I'm gonna go long here. Come on. Come on. Come up. Okay. All right. Taking it back to this area. It may come up to this area here at 41, somewhere there. It's projecting again, but let's see here. Yeah, quick little scalp right there. Yeah, market is kind of sluggish right now. It's not doing too much. Yeah, trading these ranges like this, I'm not going to do that, guys. Taking a risk. Market's moving sideways right here, so I want to see it, start to break some areas. And all it's doing is pulling back, bouncing at the same point where I had that red line sitting right here. And I'm not saying it can't push higher because it can. Okay, I'm long. Price hasn't broke this area here. Long early. Come up. Come on, break it. There we go. First contract, second contract filled there. Taking it back up to this area here. I mentioned 41 already. But be careful. We had the 40 area there, which is a hidden pivot, so price could bounce in this area right here. So if price pulled up to this area, we do have you know, area resistance here. So yeah, one thing I didn't quite pay attention to was there's actually a small area of supply sitting. I didn't see it, which that's where price bounced at in this area right here. So when price would trace back, it hit this area right here, and that's why it rejected. So pulled back. Let's talk. I can show you that. So price pushed down. Why is it not drawing? Oh, these are lines. Sorry about that. Gosh, drawing horizontal lines. Arrow. Yeah, price pushed down here, pull back, push lower, we'll trace back, hit in this zone here. Okay, this swing here to the downside took out structure. When price pulled back, we're looking for, this is resistance. I'm looking for an area of supply, maybe where price will bounce at. It rejected this area, it pulled back to this area here. So right now we're just chopping sideways. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out here. Market's not doing anything. It's sluggish right now, and I mean, it's just a very tight, you know, area right here. It's pushed up here, pull back, push higher. So it's just chopping around this area here, not doing much, not giving me any swings. So I'm going to go ahead and close the video out, get this uploaded to you guys, which you guys are already watching now. And that's going to do it for today, guys. Today's the 1st of March, and I appreciate everyone who's tuned in and watched the videos today. If you don't mind, go ahead and drop a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that red button for me. See you in tomorrow's video, guys. I believe we have some news coming up tomorrow, so we have to be mindful of that, because you know, some things that are going on tomorrow that could be impactful in the markets, or as far as moving the market. So see you guys tomorrow in the video tomorrow. Take care, and if you're trading, please be safe.